Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to T.B.C.S, aka the best car show. Today I'm doing the Vliggty vlog, and start off as usual with update about the show. So we released our weekly car news late a day again, so make sure you check it out. There's a whole lot of Mustang stories going on, other cool stuff there too. Next, we also released on Wednesday, we released another segment called Yay or Nay, where we basically argue about cars, and whether we like them or not. And a Prius gets torn up, so check that out too. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe, leave a like. Otherwise, today I'm gonna rant about bad drivers. Now, we all encounter them, we all have to deal with them, and it's always a pain in the ass. I think as a majority, everyone thinks the BMW drivers are the worst. But are they? Are they really? Are they the very worst of the worst? I don't think so. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Because first off, to reinstate what everyone else thinks, BMW drivers drive like assholes. Go in and out of traffic, weaving, all that. Whew. Not even using their indicators. I mean, at least using indicators. But I think as a complaint against BMW drivers, that's like the most stereotypical. They cut in and out of traffic and don't even indicate or anything like that. And it's a pain in the ass. It's really annoying. Like, there's no reason why you should be doing this all the time, and the way you're going about it, you're just being an ass. But I think, and that happens, I think, with people who are driving an M series, especially M3, M4, and M5s, and also some 300 series that are a little bit modded out. And I think that's people who drive those cars. They tend to be the ones the ones doing all that. But drivers who have like the 600 series and the 700, especially the 700 series, I noticed that they tend to be, especially on the highway, the slowpokes. Yeah, they're the slowpokes, or like, there's so much space in front of them, but no. Speed limit is the speed limit has to be, and that gets annoying. They just get in my way all the time. But I don't think they might be the worst drivers of all. There's also Mercedes and Mercedes drivers. Voice crack. Mercedes drivers. Now, what I have against Mercedes drivers is that they drive like they're entitled to the road. Like, oh, I have a Mercedes, I can go wherever I want. Oh, it's a stop sign. No, I'm gonna just slow down a bit and just make sure I don't get hit or something. Otherwise, I'm good to go. And they just go. They switch lanes like no one else. Like, they switch also, no indicating. Indicating? Why would I indicate? I own the road. I have a Mercedes. They also don't indicate. Let's see, another issue with them. They park like assholes. A lot of them. They park like assholes. They drive like assholes. They will cut you off in the worst situation ever, and then slow down. And when you try to overtake them, they will speed up to make sure you can't overtake them. I don't get the logic behind that. Like, if you're gonna go slow, go slow. Let the other people go past you, but don't speed up a bit to block them to then slow down again. See, that makes no sense to me. That's just being an asshole. Now, out of all the Mercedes, the number one culprit for all the bad driving behavior would be drivers of the M class, the Jeep. Absolutely the worst. It's when it happens with Mercedes, it's most of the time you will find it in that M series drivers, the Mercedes M drivers with their SUVs. I don't know what it is. It just happens. But also, if you look at things, the other major German company which has bad drivers a lot is Audi. Now, Audi tends to have bad drivers in lower numbers. but nonetheless, they still do. They have drivers that clog up the road, annoy us, and make for a worse experience, driving experience. But otherwise, I think they're just, a lot of them are slow, cautious drivers, because, I don't know, I think the luxury Audis, older people tend to get, and or businessmen, and they're just tend to take their time, because, you know, time is valuable for them, and they need to relax and all that. If you can hear that, that is a Pontiac GTO that's just going by us. Pretty nice sound too. Damn. But yeah, I think BMW drivers aren't the worst. The worst, I think, would be Mercedes drivers of the M-Class SUVs. Those are what I feel like the worst. I mean, if you have a different opinion, make sure, put in the comments, let us know how you feel about it, what you think. But I think there should be a change of who is the worst driver, and I think the Mercedes drivers would take that, especially the M-Class Mercedes will take that and win that. And that's it for the Vliggty vlog today. See you around.